member for Calgary-South East.
Mr. Speaker, leadership is defined in different ways, and it's subjective to how the leadership is applied. For instance, the NHL captain on a hockey team is responsible for something entirely different than the captain of a fire hall. Another example, a CEO of a multinational company deals with different consequences of their leadership than the CEO of a local charity society. What they all have in common, though, is the accountability to the people that they lead, which brings us to the responsibility of government to lead. What they say and what they do is intensely scrutinized, because they're the government and they're in charge. And at the very least, until the next election, they are directly responsible to Alberta and its citizens. The provincial government bears an immense responsibility to Albertans, and one of the most important aspects of that responsibility is to provide the services necessary to ensure that Albertans have timely access to treatment in a medical emergency. What I find perplexing is that even with regards to the most basic responsibilities of a government, the responsibility to provide public safety and emergency care, the government is cutting corners. The government is putting emergency medical services in a no-win situation. You can't say that frontline services matter and then cut their budget by $17 million. EMS workers are the very definition of frontline services, often being the first point of contact for Albertans in medical distress. Mr. Speaker, I don't say this lightly, and I don't say this without understanding or experience. I have the experience and I have the understanding, and what's more, I have the confidence and support of the EMS community on this issue. There's been a lot of discussion about bringing people of different backgrounds and different experiences into this House as representatives so it can be more effective voices for those communities. Today I'm in this House speaking for concerned paramedics across this province. Mr. Speaker, paramedics across Alberta are asking this minister to restore the $17 million cut to emergency medical services. In fact, they're asking the government to recognize them as a major partner in the delivery of health care in this province, not to be treated as an afterthought. Minister, they're asking you to lead in this regard. I am asking you as a registered paramedic, me to you, don't let us down.